Steveston, British Columbia, and if I lived here 130 years ago, I would be getting ready to join my parents at the nearby canneries. My mom would probably work cleaning the fish or checking that each can had just the right amount of salmon. My dad would spend most of the year out fishing or in the gang knives where they cut the fish into can-sized pieces. My sister and I would probably work together putting cans into the filling machine to earn 10 cents each every day. My other younger brother and sister would spend their day running around the freezing cannery. As I reached the year 1942, Steveston would change drastically. After the Japanese bombing of Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941, the Canadian government decided it was too dangerous to have anyone of Japanese descent in Canada. On February 19, 1942, the 2,600 people of Japanese descent in Steveston were evacuated. They were given 24 hours to pack up 150 pounds of their belongings and leave. A lot of them were transported in carts used for cattle and sheep. Even before 1942, the Chinese people in the cannery were having some trouble. They brought skill and discipline to Canada when they came, yet they were not fully accepted. Their main job at the cannery was at the butchering station. They were incredibly skilled and could butcher 4 to 5 fish per minute, whereas I could only butcher about half a fish per hour. Even though they were incredibly skilled, the butchers at the cannery were only paid $50 a month. This was incredibly harsh since a lot of them were working to pay the $100 head tax and bring their families into Canada. The Chinese butchers worked until 1905 when they were replaced by the Smith butchering machine, or the iron butcher. The iron butcher was one of the most important technological advancements in the cannery. The original canning building was built in 1889 by Charles Windsor and C.G. Hobson. It was used for a lot of different things such as a salmon cannery, a herring cannery, a herring reduction plant, a net loft, and a raw fish station. Steveston was founded in 1880 by William Herbert Steves. As it developed, it opened 15 out of the 75 canneries in BC. The Lulu Island Post Office was opened, which made it easier for the people in Steveston to contact the people on the mainland. Steveston has also been the set for a lot of movies and TV shows, including Once Upon a Time, where it posed as the fictional town of Storybrooke. As you can see, there's a lot more to the Gulf of Georgia Cannery and the canneries in Steveston that meets the eye. They provided food and a significant work source for many people in the community. They also provided people in Europe with canned herring when their main source of food was blocked off. If you ever have the chance to come down to Steveston, visit the Gulf of Georgia Cannery. You'll learn a lot more than you think you will.